Good afternoon, guys, and happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. I've got my Jewel and Aldi haul. I'm going to try and do this fast because Bears game is on right now. We got home just a tad bit late, so I'll try and share this with you guys. But I figured between Jewel today and Aldi, and then also Valley Produce and Caputo's on Thursday, which we only spent about $10 out of pocket, but I think that Caputo's was $14. We spent on a gift card or something like that, maybe. But we only spent $10, I think, between both stores. We spent like $28, I think, at Jewel today, and then at Aldi we ended up spending $38, or maybe we spent $26, something like that, at Jewel. Had some good deals at both stores, and then too, I got a lot of the stuff. I needed some stock up stuff because like we haven't gone to the grocery stores in 2 weeks. They were out of coffee creamer. They were also out of my hash browns, so I had to get something else. They didn't have the kind of fries that I wanted to, because I'm trying to use up again some of the pantry stuff. So I was like, oh, I have vegetarian chili in the pantry, and I really like to do chili cheese fries. I don't really love to eat like canned vegetarian chili just out of the can, but I really love to have it if I do it over, like I was saying, like chili cheese fries. So I was like, oh, I can do that. However, they didn't have the kind of fries I wanted, so I had to get seasoned fries. That was actually the only, these crinkle circles that I got in replacement of my hash browns, and also the tater tots were the only type of potato stuff they had. Like, they were not out of a lot of stuff, but like they didn't have a ton of chip stuff. I'm sort of assuming that was from like over the weekend, you know, from what's it called, like New Year's Day, New Year's Eve sort of stuff, party sort of food. So it was like chips they had like a couple of boxes of, and I noticed the same thing at Jewel too. And then also pop, they didn't have a whole ton at Aldi either, just from sort of going up and down the aisles. But then they had like all of the dairy stuff was totally stocked except for coffee creamer. They were out of literally every kind of coffee creamer, like at all. There was nothing like at Aldi. So I was, like I said, a little bummed about that because I literally am pretty much out of my coffee creamer. So I have none left. I only have a cup of coffee that I made yesterday that I have about half of a cup left of. So I was like, well, that'll get me over till tomorrow, and we got Starbucks today. So yeah, hopefully my dad can go to the stores and get some more tomorrow. We have coffee creamer, it's just I don't like the super flavorful kinds. Like, we got some weird Snickers kind and something else. But I mean, if all else fails, I guess I can, oh, actually, we do have, maybe I will try the sweet cream of the Fairlife kind. It looks like we have that, but I don't see just like a regular sort of kind. And then we have hazelnut and Snickers. Yuck, that's like way too sweet for me. So like I said, maybe I have a couple options. We do have coffee creamer, it's just none of the kinds that I actually like. So anyways, I'll share with you guys what we ended up getting. So these right here are the items I ended up picking out at Jewel. We ended up spending, let's see. So I'm gonna have to try and figure this. We also bought a book of stamps that was $11.60. So the balance after the tax was $40.38. So again, subtracting that, like I said, I think we were right at $38, and we ended up saving $63.62. So what we ended up picking up was, to start off with, the Chex Mix were part of the like advertised just for you deals. The family size were 99 cents when you bought in multiples of 3. They only had the family kind left. Like I said, they're like sort of snack and like chip stuff. They didn't have a whole ton left of. Or again, like it seemed like they actually had a lot of the regular kind, but none of the other kinds that were included in the sale. So we got those, and then these tortilla chips were on sale for 99 cents also when you bought 3. It wasn't, you didn't have to use a coupon, it was just part of the sale, along with the rolled gold pretzels. However, we could not find those anywhere in the store. I just think that that store doesn't carry them because I couldn't even find a spot for them. They only had like 4 of these left, plus some on the end cap I later found. So like I said, we ended up picking up those. So again, we have tortillas and was stocked up in those. And then we also ended up picking up the the toasted oat, like cereal, honey nut toasted oats. I had a personalized just for you offer that made it $1.29, so I picked up one of those along with the marinade. I also had a personalized offer that was $1.58, which is a pretty good price. And I like to do those with pork chops in the summer when we grill, so I have some extra marinade. And then also we ended up picking up the cheese was advertised as part of the like just for you deals. It was only 49 cents after just for you. The Breyers ice cream was on sale for $3.50, and I had $1 off Breyers coupon, so we ended up picking up the mint chocolate chip for only $2.50. And then also too, this Alpha Foods burrito, plant-based burrito, so I sort of have something to eat, because again, I've gone through, since we haven't been in the stores in about 2 weeks, although we do have a lot of the stuff from, like, you know, we made a lot of stuff for Christmas and everything like that, and we all had lots of leftovers and everything. I did go through, like, again, a lot of stuff and haven't been replenishing anything since we didn't go to the stores really last week. So I got that. It is a plant-based, like, pizza burrito. It is $1. It was $2.50, and there was $1 off coupon, so it was only $1.50. Again, normally those kind of things, like plant-based and all that kind of stuff, is normally sort of expensive. Like the Annie's ones I normally don't find under $2, so that's pretty good. And then the produce, so I also had a $3 off produce purchase that I redeemed with my points. I think it was like 2 like rewards or whatever, and you know, you get 1 point for every dollar you every dollar you spend. Once you get to 100 points or $100 spent, you get 1 reward. And so I had 2 rewards, one that was expiring at the end of the month, so I just redeemed the both of them so I could get $3 off my produce. And all of the produce items were really good this week anyway, so it was a good chunk of money. But normally berries, especially, you guys see I got a lot of berries, normally those are pretty expensive. So the first off though, the Roma tomatoes, those were on sale for 88 cents a pound. We got a little over £1.50 for $1.43. The limes were on sale for $1, so they were 10 cents each. I picked up 10. And then also the strawberries were on sale for $1.88. We picked up 3 of those for $5.64. The raspberries were on sale for $1.48, and I picked up 4 of those for $5.92. And then the blackberries, which were also advertised the same price as the raspberries, however, when I got to the store, they had like a special for 99 cents, like a today only or deal of the day or something like that, for, like I said, 99 cents. So those were $3.96 for the 4 that I picked up. So like I said, I also had that $3 off grocery coupon for the produce, and then we also again picked up the stamps as well, which again I didn't necessarily figure into the groceries, but we did pick it up at Jewel as well. So like I said, good stock ups on produce, and then again some other like snack chip stuff, because again these sales were in anticipation for New Year's and everything like that, so that's why some of the, again, like snack sort of stuff was on sale. They honestly though did not have a whole ton of sales actually really for a lot of snack stuff at Jewel, other than like again the cheese, which could be cheese and crackers, you know, sort of thing, like the Chex Mix, that's sort of like a party food sort of thing. So we picked those up. And then over at Aldi, these items over here, we ended up spending $36.18 after tax. So we ended up picking up, like I was telling you guys, with the seasoned fries, so I can do those vegetarian chili cheese fries, were $1.65. Hamburger buns were 79 cents, and then the crispy potato circles, which I'm going to again use in replacement sort of the hash browns, those were $1.99. The sprouted whole grain bread was $2.99. The refrigerated pie crust was $1.65. And again, a couple of these items were things that my mom needs for doing the like meals for next week. She has like the whole month all done already, and so to do the meals for next week, I decided to buy a couple of the things that I knew I probably was not going to find on sale ahead of time. Pie crust, which again was $1.65, and then also these chicken strips down here, which were $3.99. So the organic beef broth, which is $1.79. So like I said, those were a couple of the things that she did have on her list that I knew she needed. She also needed biscuits, which they didn't have. They had crescent rolls, and then they had like cinnamon, like pumpkin cinnamon rolls or something like that. That was the only stuff they had there. Again, it wasn't like they were like out of a whole ton of stuff, but it was just like sections. And on top of that too, I think because of the holiday, I don't know if they were open maybe on New Year's Day or not. I'm sort of assuming that they would be, but I feel like maybe again it was just like lack of workers and stuff like that too, like over the holidays and stuff like that or whatever, just like these last 2 days, because I did see like the bread stuff was being put out like while we were there, and again a couple of other people were like stocking shelves. I feel like again some of that stuff was not done like, you know, right when, you know, it was done later in the day, maybe because again they're catching up from that, and again because there were so many people out shopping and stuff as well. So anyways, we also ended up picking up the whole wheat bread, which was $1.45. We also got the family chicken nuggets, which were $5.99 again, just because Matthew and Jack are home. Actually, Matthew's not this week, but Jack will be until Friday. So just for like sort of fast lunches, snacks sort of stuff as well, although we do have leftovers a lot of times. This is just something fast and easy if they don't have anything. And then also the Pop-Tarts, which were $2.99. We picked up 2 packages of those. Bananas were 55 cents a pound. We got about 2 pounds. It was $1.18. And I picked up 2 packages of the organic mac and cheese for myself, which was $1.15, and also a thing of instant potatoes, which were $1.45. And lastly, the avocados were on sale for 59 cents, so I picked up 4 of those, and those were $2.35. So again, those were all the items we ended up picking up at Aldi. Like I was saying, in total this week, I think we only spent about 70 bucks of our $200 grocery budget. And again, I already got stuff that I know my mom needs for next week. So I know, like I said, we'll need biscuits. We'll need stew meat as well, but I wasn't gonna buy that a whole week ahead of time, or else I was gonna have to freeze it. So if I can't find any sales on that, I might just wind up buying it at Aldi next week. And then again, there was a couple other things though too, like that I needed that they didn't end up having. Like again, the coffee creamer and some other stuff. So those are the 2 off the top of my head, and I believe a can of V8 as well, that my mom needs. So, and I can look for a deal on that if they don't have it. If not, I think Aldi has it. So I might be able to get that. Or I don't think Menards has it. Menards is really weird. They don't have like drink stuff really, so I don't know, but it's expensive to buy it at like Jewel or something like that, because that's like retail price, and they like jack the price up. It'll probably be like $4.99 for a little like 6-count pack, if it's not on sale. So anyways though, like I said, I thought I'd share that with you guys. I am going to get all this stuff, especially the frozen cold stuff, put away so that I can go watch the Bears game. It is much later now, and honestly I was up not very early this morning, but my dad came to wake me up, and I heard him and Jack outside shoveling the driveway, because I showed you guys yesterday how much insane snow we got. It wasn't even really like that much. My dad even said it too. He was like, I was sort of expecting us to get more. It was just sort of that it happened all at one day, and we still did get a pretty decent, like significant amount, but again, like there's been plenty of times where we've had worse snowstorms. And like on top of that too, it wasn't like, I think it was just not coming down actually that hard yesterday. It snowed throughout the entire day yesterday, and for the most part when it seemed like it was bad, I think it was just because it was windy, and like it was very light sort of dusty snow, so whenever it was windy and like the wind was blowing, it would like blow off the roof or the car, you know, like from down the street, you know, something like that. So it just made it seem like it was a lot more snow that was coming down, I think. And then it was snowing actually a little bit early this morning when we were out at the grocery store, maybe like right around the time we left or so. But it was only for like a couple minutes. It really didn't even last that long. So I ended up waking up from them shoveling the driveway. And then again, we went to the store somewhat earlier this morning. And I honestly could not fall asleep for the life of me last night. I fell asleep so late. And like I said, I woke up actually somewhat early. I only got a few hours of sleep last night. The thing was that stunk was that I actually did try and go to bed early last night. And for some reason I just laid in bed and could not fall asleep, and I was like, this is crazy. Because I went to bed so late the night before, it's that whole thing of like, well, my sleep schedule is thrown off, then it's like I'm just not tired until like the night before when I went to bed, if I got the same amount of sleep. But like tonight, because I am so tired, I probably, as soon as I get in bed, my head will hit the pillow, I will fall asleep. But it's just like from like the night before, again, I ended up falling asleep somewhat late as well. Like not last night, but the night before that. Because of that, last night then, even though I was like, I'll go to bed early, I couldn't fall asleep. So like that's just the problem. It's like I'm not tired enough, because again, I woke up late yesterday because I went to bed late, and so by the time I get in bed, it's not like, oh, I'm tired. But today, because I woke up so early, that I am sure as soon as I get in bed I will fall right to sleep, because again, that is how tired I am. I will hopefully be posting my hauls on my couponing channel, which would be the goal, and again to start posting on my blog again also. So that's why I'm very excited about that. And I told you guys too, I keep going over this, I'm like, maybe I'll just start in February, because I have said this every year, every single year. I always say, for me, because of the way the holidays fall and stuff like that, for me, February is really like the start to the new year. Like, I get that, like, oh, people go out to the gym, because that's always everybody's New Year's resolution, you know, is to go out to the gym on the first of the new year, or again, whatever your New Year's resolution is. But like, some people, again, go the first day, maybe the second, third day, and then you stop. And for me, I do the exact same thing. And like, but my whole thing is that like, I'm like, New Year's Day to me is still a holiday. Like, it's still a day where I am, you know, still adjusting to like the fact that I stayed up so late. Like, nobody wants to start a New Year's resolution on a night when they went to bed at midnight and later, you know, and start the new year fresh of, you know, all this stuff again that you want to start and do and everything like that. Like, you're exhausted. And on top of that too, like, there was a big holiday just a day ago, you know, that you're celebrating everything like that, and a couple days before that we were celebrating Christmas, you know. And so it's like, geez, I just need to decompress after all of this, you know. I finally need to get my bearings, get used to, you know, all of the, you know, again, new for the new year, and then by February I'm normally settled in and I actually start getting things done, and I'm very productive. Normally it's like after the first week of January, I honestly am, but I never like to start things on like an odd day, sort of, if that makes sense. Like, just like, oh yeah, the 7th of January I'm gonna start doing that. Like, it has to be the 1st of February then. So like I said, that is why for me, I'm really bad about starting my New Year's resolution on the first day of like January. I, like I said, you know, like I keep thinking of that. I'm like, I'll just do it in February. I'll just do it in February. And I was like, no, I'm putting my foot down. I'm just going to, like I said, jump into it, just start, just like, you know, no more nonsense, just gonna go and get the things done that I need to. The biggest thing, and I wouldn't mind so much about just going ahead and posting on my blog and, you know, doing all this stuff and everything like that, my biggest thing is that I probably want to post a quick little video, just an update video on that channel, and I just am not, like, that is the one thing right now I feel like that is holding me back probably the most, is that I just don't want to do that right now. And so that's why I'm like, you know, I just don't want to post about that. You know, obviously I haven't posted on that channel in a very long time, so to like post on it again and then just be like, oh, here's my hauls, not like say anything prior, is why I'm like, I probably need to just actually, like, again, just do it, you know. So I don't really need to make sure that I do anything until Thursday, but the goal would be to try and get something done before then, you know, because again, I'll probably have my haul on that I'll be doing on Thursday for Valley Produce and Caputo's. So that's why, like I said, I want to actually have a video like updated, and I might not even post the video that I'll record on like for Valley Produce and Caputo's. I might not actually post it until, like, you know, maybe later on the weekend or something like that. Maybe post the update one day during the week, I don't know. But again, I am just, that is like the one thing right now, like I said, that's holding me back. And that's why I'm like, maybe I'll just wait until February to do it. And I'm like, gosh darn it, if I don't do it, I'll probably say, oh, wait until March to do it then. And I really especially too want to do it before the Jewel Monopoly stuff starts, because normally for me that is the best time of year to go shopping. I love that time of year. It is normally like between, I think, February to like May. Like I think maybe the end of February to the beginning of May or something like that. And those are my favorite deals at Jewel. And so I really want to share about those this year, because again, I was posting on here and stuff like that, but I really want to share those on my couponing channel again. So that is why I definitely want to start like before February too, you know, just in case again I try and procrastinate even more and be like, I'll do it in March. Like, no, I'm gonna do it, guys. I think I'm gonna do it. So anyways, I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.